This is a big. This is a Mike one. I'm not a big baseball guy. But baseball season's coming up, and yeah, let's just kind of play around with it a little bit. If you were fielding,
we did Halloween costumes. I thought, let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's
What's
do
a
it,
fun
man.
segment?
Let's do it. I like it. I know baseball. I just don't know current baseball.
All right, that's okay.
But yeah, if you were fielding a team, and we're just going to do the top 4 of the lineup, who would be your top 4 hitters and who would be your pitcher? I will go first on this one. I'm gonna go with Shahid as my leadoff guy. You got to get some speed up there. He can just slap hit his way to first base like Ichiro Suzuki, turn a single into a double. Like he can leg out singles.
I'm picturing Willie Mays Hayes from Major League. Like every time he's on first base, he's going for second.
I feel like there's maybe a little bit of Ricky Henderson there too.
Right.
He's from that area of the country. Like he's my guy there. My number 2 hitter. I mean, I just feel like Taysom Hill's probably like Mickey Mantle. Like he would just walk out there and be great at it and probably just hit the hell out of the ball. Probably 450-foot bombs. Like there's a little bit of like just naturalism to him. Like
Taysom's not on my team, and I'm immediately regretting it.
Yeah, I see it on your face. Like he kind of
I screwed up on that.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of like it just feels like he could show up and be awesome, like Josh Hamilton without the issues. Like it just feels like he'd kind of be that kind of guy, an MVP candidate right away. I mean, my number 3 guy, I just feel like DeMario would just violently hit the hell out of the ball. Like so, I
don't think he'd be disciplined enough. I think he'd be swinging too hard.
No, he's disciplined on the field. Man, he's not a freelancer. He's disciplined. He sees things well. He flows. Like there's just something about the way he plays the game, and he's under control. I feel like he would be in control of the play.
We have heard he's pretty dominant on the basketball court too, and that he just kind of mows guys over.
Oh, that man's probably a tremendous athlete. Yeah. And then I just kind of for my cleanup hitter, I went with like what seemed like the strongest guy on the team.
Sure.
So I don't know. Like I'm going to throw Ramczyk in there on body. He looks like a cleanup hitter. So he's my number 4. And then we're also going with a pitcher here. And I got to go with, the guy that throws the ball.
Yeah, sure.
Derek Carr.
Yeah. Sure.
I feel like he probably walk up there and throw 90. Like he feels like, if you want someone to throw, I'm going to go with the guy that throws the ball.
I did some research into this. Not a lot of like youth baseball, but he did not follow baseball that deep into his career. I mean, is Breeze still eligible for this list? He'd probably come in and throw left-handed junk baller like Jamie Moyer or something like that till he's 50. All right, let's get mine up here. All right. My first one is my pick that has no research or basis behind it, but I just want Alvin on my team. I want him in my clubhouse. I think he's going to find a way to get on base. I thought, of course, about Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave. My research told me that Chris Olave played baseball till he was 12. I don't know if that's enough.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if that's enough, but
yeah.
I don't know if Alvin's ever picked up a baseball bat, but I trust him.
Okay.
He's going to give me the effort.
I'll give you that.
Tyron, on the other hand, Tyron was my first pick. This team was going to have Tyron on it no matter what.
Center field?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Listen to this story. He can play shortstop for me. I know this guy's going to – and speaking of a guy who shows up on the bat, he talked to us when he was on the show about how he has to run everyone off the floor on the basketball court. He's just a guy who is going to make sure no one outdoes him. And I found this from a old story about his youth when he was killing it as the king of Willie Hall Park in the 7th Ward. His older brother told a story about how he chased down a runner from the outfield during a Little League game. Said the guy was trying to tag up from third to home. Tyron just ran him down from center field and tagged him out at home plate. That guy's on my team.
Have you are you on Instagram?
I'm not really.
Well, he always posts clips of his son Tyron Jr. Like he's
a baseball player.
He hits the hell out of the ball.
He can be on my team too.
There was a great one. He had a moonshot and like he just like chucked the bat. Like so Tyron's teaching. Yeah, I mean,
Tyron's on my team. Tyron's my number one
baseball
pick
in the family. Yeah, his son he just murders the ball, man. It is impressive.
This was huge for me. My number 3 hitter, Jonathan Abram. We originally came up with this concept and it got tossed aside on Monday because of the Peyton Turner news. And Jonathan Abram was not eligible, but he is signed now, and he immediately signed a 2-way contract to play football and baseball for me. Listen to the high school exploits of Jonathan Abram. He was a varsity 3-time varsity player, could have taken that route, baseball, in high school, was still playing all the way through high school. But he was also the quarterback and safety of the football team. And as quarterback, he threw for 21 touchdowns and ran for 19. 40 touchdowns for this guy while playing baseball.
Okay.
Underrated athlete on this team.
All right.
And then Peyton Turner, I went the exact same with you at cleanup hitter. I was like thinking of a big guy. All right, who's my big guy? I found out that Jack Heflin played baseball, but I have a feeling Jack Heflin was not that big. Defensive tackle from Iowa. He probably can't even get his arms around the bat anymore. He is bulked up to defensive tackle size. Turner, on the other hand, is still athletic build, could still play baseball. And baseball, he said, was his best sport growing up. He was a first baseman and a pitcher, and he thinks he could have been even better at baseball, but it was too boring for him, so he took football.
All right.
And then Hainer, I also picked Derek Carr, and then I saw you pick Derek Carr, so I just went with the younger arm because I had no, I had no creativity there either. But I have a feeling Hainer probably would be a good pitcher. Like, he's one of those like disciplined, like he'd probably have like 7 pitches in his arsenal that he would teach himself on
Peterman?
YouTube videos. Peterman's got to go with Derek Carr. I think they're partners.
Is he like the pitching coach? He's my team's pitching coach, I guess. All right. Well, we got a poll running on YouTube right now, and asking whose team would win. And I hate to tell you, you're losing. You're losing right now. You're losing right now. So yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's why I was losing, because you just picked all the star players on the team. I did the research. I found out about Jonathan Abram, Peyton Turner's background.
Wow.
Maybe after they listen to the explanation, they'll start voting for my team.